Good morning. Happy Sunday. Are we live? Are we live? Let's see if we're live yet. Live haul today. Happy Sunday, everyone. It says we're still waiting for me to go live. Let's see. Hey, I'm here. I'm here. It says I'm here now. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Okay. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. I just got off the FaceTime with my mama um, to tell her Happy Mother's Day. So we are going to do a live haul today. We're doing a live haul today because Mom says, I see you. You've been seeing me for a minute, Mom. We're doing a live haul today because I don't want to edit a video. I have to be very, very honest with you. I don't want to edit a video. So I'm doing a live thrift haul today so I can get some of these things inventoried, priced, and brought to you here on YouTube or in one of my vintage spaces. And I'm actually going to one of my vintage spaces at KT Antiques today. And helping out a little bit because it's Mother's Day and our normal helpers are all hanging out with their moms or they're being lavished upon by their kids today. So I am going to help. Try to wrap some packages, take some things to the front for people, all the things. So if you are here in the chat, make sure to say hello. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. You can push that little heart button to let me know that you are here as well. That always helps. That tells me that you are in the chat. So happy Sunday and happy Mother's Day. Even if you do not have your own kids, you've probably been a mother to somebody. People remind me that all the time that I have mothered other people's kids, other people's grandkids, kids at school. I was a fur mom, cat and dog, all the things. So I even mother some of my friends because they need help. So that's what I'm there to do. And it's very difficult to mother your mother because you know what? Parents don't listen. They don't listen, right, Mom? They don't listen. So I'm not going to be on too long today because I am going to go to the shop, like I said, and help out. But I wanted to share a thrift haul with you today from the Family Thrift Center. This is out in Houston. It's on, well, they have multiple locations, and I used to have the bag, but I've already taken the bag out. This one is on Bel Air. Now, there's a whole bunch of them around. The one that is closest to me is on Bel Air. They do not have discount days, and they have a bag wall, but it really typically just has kids' toys in it. So I love to thrift there. You have seen me thrift there many, many times. If I think about it, I will link one of those videos in the description. I do like going to this place. I don't know where they get some of their inventory, but I got some pretty stuff today, y'all. I really did. So again, thank you so much for being here on Mother's Day. And if you are hanging out with your mom or your kids, aunts, uncles, grandmas, the whole family, anybody, and you're watching the replay, thank you so much for coming back and watching the replay. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. And if y'all are not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That just helps my channel grow. It is free. Typically, I do my live hauls on a Tuesday morning video. I release a video every Tuesday morning, usually between 8 to 11 Central, anywhere between there. So I just have so much to haul, y'all, that I need to do some of these live because it's going to be, so the video will be late. Some of this stuff will be already in the shop by the time you see the video. I do have a video coming out on Tuesday, which is, I think, part one of the estate sale. So I did go to an estate sale, and you saw that video this past Tuesday. If you haven't watched it, please go back and watch that. It's called It's a Packed House. And it was a packed house. Oh my gosh, there was tons of kitsch there, tons of vintage and some antiques. I am going to have a video on Tuesday that's like, I think, part one of the haul. And then next Sunday, I'm going to have to do part two live because there was just that much. So good morning. Good morning. Let me know that you are here. I'm going to actually go ahead and get started because, like I said, I'm going to go to help out at KT Antiques today, one of the areas that I have my shop in, just because they might need a few extra hands today. It's going to be busy letting mom shop. So I actually went to Family Thrift on the Bel Air location and spent, I spent up this day. I forgot about that. I spent $89.43, and then there were $7 and some change for tax. Hey, Kathy Wiseman, good morning. Thank you for being here today, and happy Mother's Day to you. I had a lady, hey, Miss Patricia, good morning to you. I had a lady at school say to me, she's like, are you a mother? And I said, no. And she said, well, you know what? Happy Woman's Day, because you've been a mother or mother figure to somebody. So happy Mother's Day and happy Woman's Day. I thought that was really sweet of her to think of me. All right, y'all, Family Thrift Center. I don't even know where to start. Don't even know where to start. Okay, let me just start right here. Let me just start right here. Thank y'all for joining me this morning. Y'all, I have not, and you know what? I don't know how much I paid for this. It's not marked. I can't remember how much I paid for this. But look, I got a fairy lamp. I did get a fairy lamp. I think, oh wait, this is the store, y'all, that writes it in the red pen and nobody can read their handwriting. You've heard me talk about that before. Maybe we'll be able to figure it out. I'm going to say that this might have been 445, 545. I don't know. I have no idea. I think this could be one of two things. It's a cubist fairy lamp, but it could be a Homeco, or it could be a, what is it? Was Party Light make these, Kathy and Patricia? I can't remember. Um, Sorry, y'all. I was trying not to make too much noise, but I want to double check. Did I check to see if it was broken? No, I just saw it and picked it up. It looked fine. So it is the Cubist pattern, but I can't remember if this is like Homeco, Indiana, or maybe Party Light. I can't be certain of that. Um, so I know that there are several of those. Uh, yes, they did make it, but she doesn't think this one is Party Light. Okay, that is just wax on there. Yeah, I think this one is either Homeco or Indiana. I cannot remember. So I know that sometimes the top is different because honestly, I just found another one that the video is coming out on and that doesn't have this top right here. I do believe, good Lord. I do believe that some of them have smaller openings right here and the little glass votive, because I have an extra glass votive and it fits down in there. I don't think this one is going to fit. I think that one is much bigger. So I'm thinking I paid about $5 for that. I don't remember. The next couple I got for myself for my plate wall. I think this says 66 cents. Could be 99 cents, 49 cents, 79 cents. I have no idea. This one is New Romance collection called Terra. But I got this for the plate wall, which I have a lot of plates to put on the wall, y'all. I just haven't done it. I need more time. So I did get this little plate to put on my plate wall. That's really cute. I love blue. And then I picked this one up to put on my plate wall as well. This is marked Glen on the box on the bottom. Now this one was 66 cents. This one is the little crown, and it does mark Glen, but look how cute that one is. This one's really pretty. I like that. And with the little scallop and the little gold, it's kind of like a gold gilding, and then it has some other design on there. So again, I bought this for myself for my plate wall that I need to get going on. So y'all have seen my plate wall. It has some things on there, and y'all, I had a big platter. I don't know if in the video you will see that across my big window, I wanted to put platters. Well, the platter crashed to the ground in the middle of the night and scared the bejesus out of me. Um, and it had like a 85 or 100 3M plate holder sticker thing on there, and it still fell. So I did pick this up, and I do want to get this to the shop, especially for Father's Day, although the title of this says, What's a Mother to Do? So this is Mother's Day and a Father's Day. I think that it's more Father's Day because it's more like hunting and things, but this is, of course, a mama and her baby. These plates actually do well for me. It's plate number 2059, a limited edition of What's a Mother to Do by Lynn Cates, Kaats. First issue in the Practice Makes Perfect collection, which is produced on hard fire porcelain in an edition limited to the maximum of 95 firing days and crafted to the exacting standards of the Bradford Exchange. But I thought this was super cute. Any of the hunters or things like that, that would be really cute to have up. I love the colors in that. It's really pretty. And again, these do very well for me. It says you might as well wait to add the plate wall until you move and do it then. Girl, I don't know when I'm moving. Whenever Texas says I can leave. I have a small plate. Hey, Miss Nettie, plate wall on the backsplash of my kitchen sink so that I have something pretty to look at. Well, that's a good idea. Thanks for joining me today. Yeah, I probably have about 2 or 3 years, so I want to make sure that I pretty up my space. Let me pull from over here. I got this one. Look at this Cinderella. It's a little Cinderella mug. Bippity boppity boo. Isn't she pretty with the blue? Now, you know I love blue. Beth Blue. It is a Disney product. And then I thought I do really good with mugs at KT. Now my other shop, it's not that way, but at KT I do. I used to cut all those plate pictures out of a Sunday magazine. Oh, that's fun. But yeah, I love me some Cinderella. And look at the little mice down here. They're excited. They've done their job, and she's rushing. But I do well with those. All right, let me show you this. I know it's Precious Moments. I did pay like $6 or $7 for this, but it's so cute, and I've never seen one of these. It says, Thank you, Lord, for everything. It is a 1989. Oh, wait, it's this way. 1989. Look at this. The little turkey says, Give thanks, and they're eating together. Isn't that darling? Now, I mean, for Thanksgiving, that's really cute. I've not seen the seasonal ones. I usually see the ones with kids, or you see the ones like for people like nurses or some kind of occupation. But this is really cute, and it was not broken. I could not believe that it was not broken. This one is really cute. I like that. It has the little pumpkin, although it looks like they're either eating porridge or noodles. I don't know which one they're eating. Have y'all seen the people that are remaking these? That they're painting them and making them like scary or totally. Some lady made uh, the girl that's the singer that everybody loves right now, who's with the football player Taylor Swift. She made Taylor Swift and her boyfriend. But they are like breaking them apart and using the model clay and putting them back together and painting them. Now, if they were broken or something, then yes, I would do that. I have one little piece over there that I showed in a haul not long ago that I got maybe with the bells, because you know I got some bells. Maybe with the bells, but it's a bisque piece, a bell that has the little fabric for the head, and it's just like faded and everything. So I do think I'm going to try to paint that. I think I'm going to try to make her into a witch. I haven't decided yet. So I'm excited about that. But I thought this one was really cute. That's stinking cute with the turkey, and he wasn't um yes, Catherine Young has been recreating them. She and I were talking about a little collab, doing some things. I've been working on a few little crafting projects, but not consistently enough for any of them to be done. It's like I have a brilliant, bright idea. I come in here and I do about 5 to 10 minutes of it, and then something happens and I walk away and I never finish it. But I'm going to, in my spare time, I'm going to finish it. I should have some spare time this summer. I know that some of it is going to be getting the storage and the studio and the garage set up, which is like a domino effect. But I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it, y'all. I know Kathy Wiseman's been asking me about that storage and the garage for a while, and there's less in the storage, right? There's way less in the storage. But they just had a very small storage come open like two doors down from mine, which is what I kind of wanted. I wanted it at least on the same floor, but it's like $175 or $150 cheaper a month. So I am trying to make sure that I can get everything in there. She said it's going to come up probably at the end of this month. So I'm excited about that. If I can just downsize and then work out of there a little bit and bring my shelves over and start putting the stuff that's in the bins in the garage in there, then I think I'll be fine. But yeah, I did pay $7 for that. I just realized that. I think that was the most expensive. I paid $7 for one more thing. Two more things that I found. One of them might be this. Now, y'all, I fell in love with this whole pattern. This one is a false craft. This one I paid $7 for too, but look at this tray, this little tiered tray. I don't remember the pattern. I did look it up in the store. This is false craft. It is a beautiful little pattern. They had several pieces of it, but some of the pieces, like this one was only marked at 7. Um, but this would look good in my table like right now. Actually, I could put it on my table before I leave today because that's really pretty. I love this little pattern, but I like the pastels a lot more than the bold colors. I like the muted colors. Um, but I don't remember the name of it. If you do, put it in the chat, but I don't. And it's in great condition, no chips or cracks. I paid 7 for this, 656. That's what it's meant. You can see that it was false craft. 656. The comps were good on this. I like it for myself, but some of the other pieces were way expensive. I would have thought this would have been one of the more expensive pieces, but it wasn't. It was one of the cheapest pieces. All right, since I'm showing you that, and y'all, I'm going fast today. Thank y'all. T Rose, Miss Patricia, you win. T Rose, isn't that beautiful? They do sell those plate connectors so you can make your own. I can't put no hole in a plate, Kathy Wiseman. I know they do make this because I've seen this. I ran the comps on this one. But yes, I actually need to replace. I have a very cute. I just need this piece though. I don't need this piece. It's like a, what do you call that when it's not a tiered tray, but it's just like this tray? Is that a bonbon tray? I'm not sure. But I need to replace this piece. It's broken off for something over there, and I just haven't gotten the around to doing it. T Rose, thank you, Miss Patricia. Um, so since I'm showing you that T Rose and I love it so much, let me show you other pieces of the T Rose that I got. So yes, tidbit tray, is that what it's called when it's just the top? Thank you, Miss Patricia. Tidbit tray. I mean, I probably would put bonbons or pettifors or something pretty on it. Snacks. Snacks of some kind is what I would put. All right. Here's another T Rose. Now, I only paid $3.93 for this one. The little oval platter. Mama, isn't this cute? I think that's really cute. With that little lace cloth that I got on the table, that's going to be pretty. But a little oval tray. It was $3.93. It is false craft, marked and stamped on the bottom. Not bad. Not bad. But wait, there's more. I didn't get the plates. I didn't get the big oval plate. The plate that was probably round, but this size, so it just round. They had like 14 on that. And I was like, well, that was 7 and this was 3. So, okay. I got what I believe is a sugar and creamer. That's what it's coming up as, though. It is the sugar and creamer. My sister wants a full set. Oh my gosh. It was there. It wasn't a full set. They had a few plates. I didn't see cups and saucers at all. It was mainly serving stuff. But look at this. Now I paid, and it was priced per. So, but I love this. It's almost like, I love that it's got that flat thing right here, but it's a pottery, more pottery kind of porcelain, but false craft is a little bit different. And then the sugar. But how good is this? I just thought that was so cute. And I even like it. I think I would like it like this. Hold on. See if I can do this without dropping it, y'all. Look at how pretty that is. I like it. I like it a lot. It's really pretty. But I love these little colors. I just think it's so dainty. And then have it'd be perfect for a little baby shower or Mother's Day tea or something like that. But I mean, not bad. This one was not bad. I like all of the pieces. I just picked the pieces that I liked, quite honestly. I really did. So I only paid 7 for one, 4, and then the other. How much was this one? Okay, has a price tag, an old price tag of $16 on it. Okay, they're saying it's 2 pieces because of this top and lid, and it is 2 pieces for $3.93. So $3.93 for that, $2.92. I don't know where they get their numbers from, but yeah. So I mean, all of that is pretty good. Now, is that the 3 things that I paid? No, that's the 2 things that I paid $6.56 for, which, I mean, okay, I'll pay $7 for the tiered tray. It's pretty, and I'm probably going to keep it because, I have so many parties here. Not. All right. I also picked this up because I do very well with these. This is one of the butterflies in the boxes, the real butterflies. This one is, I'm going to mess this up, Vindula de Joan Aratella Cruiser. That's what it says. It says cruiser, and this says papillion or something. It says butterflies are among nature's most beautiful gifts to mankind. Butterflies and moths number in excess of 140,000 species, exceeded only by the beetle. There's that many beetles in the world? Species. Oh, species of beetles and species of butterflies and moths. Holy cow. There are no hard and fast rules for telling a butterfly from a moth, but in general, moth spin cocoons, butterflies do not. Is that true? I thought during science they said the butterflies did a cocoon. They can range in size from 1/4 inch to over 10 inches in wingspan. This is Butterflies by John Carroll. Now, it says it is from Tucson, Arizona, but it has a sticker from Colorado on there. But I always do very, very well with the butterflies. The little ones in the circle and the frame, the clear frames, I've sold those multiple, multiple times. So I picked this one up. It's already framed. It's backed. I'm sure they bought it at like a gift shop or something like that. But that one wasn't bad. And then I didn't get a whole lot. That's why I said this is going to be a shorter live, but thank y'all for being here. I picked this up. This was made in Taiwan. And I can't remember. They said who made this, and I can't remember. The little ceramic frame, porcelain ceramic frame. Hey, John, how are you? Thank you for being here. Hey, Miss Angie, how are you? We have a sale coming up, don't we, in a couple weeks? Not this Thursday, but next Thursday. I think you and I have a sale coming up. Well, thank you for wishing us happy Mother's Day. But I really don't have that many frames. I actually need to probably take this to the shop today, but I'm probably not gonna get it there in time. But I thought that was really pretty. I think this was sold at Hallmark. I'm not sure. Oh, I lied. Yes, I am sure because there it is. I thought it just looked like something from Hallmark, but yeah, it's a Hallmark frame. So I thought that one was really pretty. That should have been out now. See, I'm behind. I'm already behind. I'm already behind. You're going to be with Angie on the 19th? I will be with Angie on the 19th. When is the 19th? Hold on. Let me look at my calendar. The 19th is, oh, you're going to be from Monday Market. That's fun. Monday Market's fun. All right. That'll be fun. Okay. Then I picked up this. I just thought it was pretty. And I have all those birds. And it had a little provenance on it. Provenance on the back. Look at this. It's a framed little picture or print. I can't decide. Maybe it's a litho. Look at that little bird. Yes, we'll be together on Thursday, the 22nd. It's a Thursday. But it was framed by Shively's, the corner paint store, Main Street, Santa Paula, California. But look, it's got a little bit of where she got it from LaRue Shannon, Carson, California, 1993. So I just had to have that. There you go. What'd you say, Kathy? I can't see what you said. It said, wow, Kathy. Oh, that's John. I thought I would be up. There we go. I'm pretty sure it's fabric. Oh, okay. Oh, no, wait. I'm pretty sure it's fallen drastically. What, this? Are you talking about me or somebody else? Hold on. I can't keep up this morning. I simply can't keep up. But I like this because I've got a lot of birds right now in the booth, and I need to kind of move that from one shop to the other shop. Hey, Karen, good morning. Carson is about 20 minutes drive. Oh, well, it was framed in Santa Paula, but she got it from somebody in Carson in 1993. Oh, the amount of butterflies. The amount has fallen. There we go. I got you. Thank you. I'm caught up now. Oh, talking about butterflies. Thank you. It says in just 2 years, the amount of butterflies in the U.S. fell 22% from 2020 to 2022. That's a lot. Air pollution, or are we just tearing down their habitat? I'm wondering. There you go. But I thought this was pretty, and I picked that one up as well. I do have several birds. It looks like this may have been a gold frame, y'all, and then they painted over it black, or it was gold and then they painted it and distressed it back because it has some random things also on there, like I would do when I wet distress. Yeah, it looks like it was painted and then distressed back. Bug killers unfortunately kill butterflies and lightning bugs too. Hey, y'all, you know what I just remembered? If you know Christine from Side Street Market, today is her birthday. So happy birthday, Christine from Side Street Market. She used to do a whole bunch of YouTube. Now she's more on Whatnot every once in a while. I know she's not this week because it's her birthday. Oh, thank you. Thank you, John. I am going to help at the shop when I'm done here. So I had to look halfway decent. It's kind of like you dress up to go to school. And I haven't been dressing up because it's the end of the year. Hey, Tippy Winks. Hey, Christy girl. Good morning, little Tippy. I know you don't want to get up yet. So, I mean, I do very well with the butterflies. So I'm excited to that's kind of like a bread and butter for me. Hey, Miss Helen, how are you? I might have to go back and show a few things, y'all, because you've missed some things. So I'll from now until the end, I will show what I got. I thought this was cool because we have a lot of I call kids, but they're young adults, but they still love these two things together. And it was new old stock. It's called a ramen bundle, and it is a Care Bear ramen bundle. So what's inside is the bowl, the spoon, and the chopsticks. And I did run some comps on this. It is new. And we have a lot of people that like Care Bears and ramen. Oh my gosh, these kids eat more noodles. Oh my gosh. Yes, it is. You're talking about this, Karen? This is very, very cute. But it's called a ramen bundle, and it says a ramen bowl, a spoon, and chopsticks. I never knew such a thing existed, but now I do. It's not like vintage, but we can have, what is it, the 80/20 rule in our booth. I want framed butterflies. They're always so expensive. Well, I have not even washed these off yet. Um, So, Miss Helen, I will reach out to you via email and let you know. It's a single. It's a single, so and it's not in a metal frame. So, ramen is my go-to. Is it really, Miss Patricia? Oh my gosh. I sold one on eBay last Christmas. It was the Brats. I think it sold for 16. Not bad. I mean, not bad. I don't remember what I paid for it. They usually have the writing on there. Are you selling or just showing? Miss Pamela, I am hauling this morning, but girl, you can email me and let me know if you want something. Just let me know. Y'all, the email is right here, scprincess1 at comcast.net. I have been kind of shopping, and so a lot because it's yard sale and estate sale and all the sales. And it just makes you feel better when you go thrifting. I mean, at least it does for me. It's either that or eat ice cream. And girl, we can't eat no more ice cream. We can't eat any more cookies, cakes. This was Teacher Appreciation Week, and because I'm in the front office, we're all lumped together and in the clinic. And if I had one person bring donuts or little cakes or something, we had 40,000 donuts. And then they were given an ice cream sundae thing on Friday. It was lunch. I mean, we are spoiled. We are so spoiled. But I can tell you that, oh my God, my blood sugar was probably 300. It was too high, too high. I was like, at some point, I felt like I just need to eat some broccoli. I need to just like have broccoli and maybe some chicken, and that's it. Yeah. So ramen is my go-to. That's so funny. Good, Miss Helen. I will let you know. Absolutely, I will let you know. But I thought that's something kind of new pop culture now. Shelly, she has a lot of pop culture in her booth. It's a lot of vintage and pop culture, but we have some of this. And Care Bears, while this particular set is not vintage, the idea of Care Bears is vintage. Like he said, I've had Rugrats, Bratz, Care Bears, Barbie, G.I. Joe, all of those things, and they sell quickly. So, I mean, I'll put this in there. Maybe I'll put it in there for maybe $15, $16, and somebody will be happy. Plus, it's a whole set. It's new. It's new. Um, oh yeah, it is. We are so spoiled. And you know what? Every school that I've ever been in, whether it's South Carolina or Texas, I have always had so when I was a teacher, when I was a administrator, I was an AP, assistant principal, when I was a SPED executive, all of those things. They have just spoiled us, and it's throughout the year. Now this particular school, it is always, I mean, we have a crossing guard, y'all, bless her heart. She's a crossing guard, and on Thursday she brings us her timesheet so we can put it in the computer and send it to payroll. She always brings the front office donuts or kolaches. I'm like, oh my gosh. So we're getting together to do something really, really nice for her. Um, you have been watching Shelly's videos on IG. I will tell her she will be thrilled. She is learning to use Instagram, and she's got a little catchphrase, hey, hey, mom teakers. So that's pretty fun. And she's done a great job with her booth as well. So she's doing really good. All right, what else did I get? All right, there's a story behind this, as usual. I saw this and I had to have it because it had a little butterfly on the cat's nose and it's new in box. It's new in box. Isn't that darling? And I did comp these as well. Now, it fell out of the box or the bag or whatever she put it in. And I went down to the floor with it so it wouldn't fall. But I think this part, now that could have been done before, but I did just notice that. Oh, have you? Oh my gosh. It's a Lane kitty. Yes. But look at that face. Now, I didn't open it because it is actually sealed. So I kind of wanted to leave it like that. I mean, I saw this on the box before, but it's new in box. How cute is that? I thought that was pretty cute. So I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm sure Shelly will love that, y'all. Thank y'all for watching her Instagrams. I'll have to let her know. I will Marco Polo her. This is one of my gifts too. I'll Marco Polo her on the way to the shop today. Somebody put this on my desk. It changes color when there's cold stuff in it. Um, put it on my desk and it had like a little thing of roasted cashews and some chocolate and what else did it have in there? It had something else in there too, a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, yeah, Lang is a company in Wisconsin that creates beautiful things. I love that kitty. I have that kitty on my note cards. Isn't that sweet? I didn't know anything about it, so thank you for telling me. But I got my flavored water in there. Oh my gosh, I got Starbucks. I just showed my mom. I got a big, beautiful Starbucks container. It's bigger than that one, drink holder, and I got a little water bottle with stickers to put on there. It was so sweet. Let's see. I have children's fur babies, all that. I'm dying for a dog, but I'm never home long enough. Never home long enough, but I'm dying for a dog. If we could just do dog share, my friend at work and I talked about that, like dog share. Like I have a dog and then I share it with her, and then it takes turns, kind of like co-parenting, but for animals. All right, let me show you. I'm going to save that one because I did put that one on Instagram. But I'm going to show you just an outfit that I picked up, and I sent this to my mom, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I've become my mother because it looks just like her." But I found these cutest little pants. These are like party pants. So I was actually going to wear these today, but I didn't get to wash them because I didn't haul them. But look how festive they are. And they have pockets. These pants have pockets. There's no money in the pockets. I already checked. But they're super cute. Y'all, they were $5. $5 for these pants. I know he does. I know he does. These are little capris. These are so stinking cute. So I normally don't buy a whole lot of clothes, but they were $5 and they're like new. So I did buy those. And to go with it, I got this long little tunic. But look at all the design. Wait, it's over here. Look at the little design on it. And look at the cutout below. I was like, I've turned into my mother. We could be twins. I think she has an outfit that looks almost exactly like this, if I'm not certain. Mom, you do. You have like some festive pants and a long shirt. But I mean, this shirt was like $5 too. And this one was oh yeah, Peek and Peck. I think it's Peek and Peck brand. Oh, she said, I'm kind of doing that. My ex got a dog, but she stays with me when he's going to be gone for a while or traveling. She probably prefers that. Better snacks. She said, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Um, so yeah, I think dog share is the way to go. So yeah, I got that outfit. I was going to wear that today, but I hadn't hauled it. I hadn't washed it and all the things. It was in excellent condition. Who were the pants by? Y'all, they had like White House. This is Liz Claiborne. Liz Claiborne, y'all. Liz Claiborne. I hope they fit. If not, I'll be taking them to South Carolina. And my mom always has this one section in her garage. It's the take corner, and we put everything that we don't want. And when people, she has so many visitors, which we're grateful for, but she has so many visitors, and we say, on your way out, take something off the take corner. You got to get the free corner, hit the free corner, take something with you, give it to somebody, use it for yourself, do something. This one says, oh, Angie, no, you could not. And your cats would miss you too, Angie. My mom used to say the one of the perks of being a grandma is that she could return them when she got her fix of the grandchildren. I feel that because I never had my own children. I had a lot of other people's children, but there were so many rules over here, right? Because as a behavior specialist, you're like, no, you're not doing that. The answer was always no. We were fun outside of the house, but inside there was always something we could clean. Or outside, we could plant flowers, we could pick weeds, we could do something for that. All right. Oh my gosh, y'all got so many wonderful people to visit. It says, my children have babies and fur babies. I go to visit and get my fix. I know. I want to do that. I did that. I do that with my friends' babies. I spoil all the babies or I spoil all the dogs and cats, and they're not allowed to have treats, and I give them treats and then I leave. So, yeah. All right. The other thing that I picked up, I thought this was pretty cool. Now, I do need to wash it, but it's Vera Bradley Disney. Disney Vera Bradley. This is called, I think it's 5 or 8 hidden characters, I think is the name of this pattern. But it is a crossbody. Let me just show you. It's a big crossbody, right? I love the colors of this. So there's like Daisy Duck right there. You have to kind of look. They're embedded. Mickey Mouse right here. It has this back pocket here. Where else? There's some other people in here, but it's called a hidden character. Minnie Mouse right there. That's 3. Donald Duck right there. That's 4. I swear I saw somebody else. It might just be the 4, but I could have sworn there. And then look at this cute little paisley flower or little flower thing in the inside. It so this is a crossbody. Is there any more? I thought there was one with Pluto on it. Yeah, there's Pluto, but there's like the body of Pluto. Where's the face? I could have sworn I saw a Pluto face. Oh, there he is. See, he's hidden. That's why they call it the hidden. Yeah, great buy. That's what I thought. So I picked this up for 654. Where do they get these numbers? And look, can y'all read that? I mean, that's horrible. So it's a crossbody. I do want to wash it. I do want to wash it. It's got some, where they used it, but it's not ripped or anything. Yeah, there's Pluto. See, it's hard to see. So there's a back pocket right here, probably for your cell phone. On the outside, you've got one big pocket here, one big pocket here, and then you have the inside. Vera Bradley always makes me think of Dee from Thrill of the Thrift. And then it's got the zipper pocket on the inside. And I don't think there's any more pockets. But yeah, it is marked here on the inside there, the Disney Vera Bradley. It still has all of the tagging here as well, Disney Vera Bradley. So I thought that was a really cool find. I am going to gentle cycle wash it just because, you can tell that it's been used. It isn't super bright, but it is kind of brightly colored. But I mean, I think this will do good in the booth, but I can also bring it to a live sale. I just snatched it up because I thought it was really cool that it was Vera Bradley and Disney, but it's in excellent, excellent shape. Thanks, Christy. Isn't it cute? This is too deep for to Tippy. He'd have to ride up in this front section right here. He could fit right there. And literally that dog would fit right there. Poke his little head out and demand attention all day. So I'm going to put this on a gentle cycle and wash that. But yeah, so that's 5, right? So we've got Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, and Pluto. So it must be the 5 hidden characters, I think is what it's called. It actually had a name. All right, another textile that I got. Y'all, I don't have any babies, but this was sure cute. And I got to see, I don't even remember how much I paid for it. I think it was like $2. But look at this. I think, y'all tell me what this is, but I think it's like you either put on the floor or not a duvet of kinds. But okay, so look at the little pattern in that, right? But look, it's cross stitched. So I think the piece is machine sewn, but then these panels are cross stitched. I gotta see if y'all can see them. Look at that. It has letters. Look at that. It's ABCs and 1, 2 freeze. ABCs and 1, 2 freeze. But look, it is cross stitched. And then, oh my gosh, it's got squirrels. And then it goes back. So it's just a pattern. So it's flat. It's not like quilted. It is kind of like, okay, so it's sewn, but it's not got padding in it. But it's big. I thought it was really well done. What do y'all think this is? Do you think that it's just like I don't know, like it's not really a comforter because it's not padded. But I do think that it is machine sewn and then they did the panels. Yeah, it's super cute and it's big. So that's the link. I was thinking maybe something they put on the floor to so that the baby doesn't get on the floor, but it could go on a bed, like a little kid's bed, just like a coverlet or something. She said, Tippy and I brought a neighbor to the store. We're in the parking lot watching. A crib blanket, maybe. Well, that's sweet of you, Christy. Christy is a fur mom to lots of babies and chickens. She got chickens. I'm going to get me a miniature donkey. A little baby miniature donkey. They only grow to be about 3 feet, but I heard they're very clingy. I heard they're really, really clingy. So I don't know. It could be a crib blanket. It could be, I mean, it's big. That's big. It might be like a coverlet for a single bed. Mom, what do you think it is? Do you know? So, but I thought it was cute, and I only paid like $2 for it, and it does not have any stains or rips or anything like that. So that's going to go in crib to start, and they can take it with them as they age. So they're big baby bed. All right, y'all. I'm going to show you that I saw these and I was looking at these. Hey, Angela. Hey, girl. Hey, I just dropped a dang pizza puff on my scrub top. Then oh, sorry. I was going to be more mad if you dropped it on the floor. 5-second rule, Angela. 5-second rule. She said, I used to keep them to keep dust off my chair. She is not. Thank you, John, for asking. My mom is not in the chat. We don't know what happened to her YouTube. Her name is Bella Rose, and she has to talk to us via text message because we don't know what happened to her YouTube, and she's not able to log back in. And I don't think either of us has the patience to try to figure that out. Okay, so we just have to do it. We just have to do it by text message. Yes, Bella Rose is her name. It bounced off the counter. I just used my Tide pen. Hopefully it works. It's all right. It'll wash, Angela. You don't want to drop a pizza roll, and it needs to cool off anyway because they'll burn your mouth when you're biting into them. So I saw these and I was like, oh my gosh, those look so familiar, right? And this lady, I stood in front of them. I have learned in this store, put it in your basket and worry about it later because I was standing there trying to take a picture of it, quite honestly. And she was waiting for me to move and then kind of moved in. And then I just put them both in my basket. I was like, give me a second. And then if I don't want them, I'll put them back. But they're these little metal tea lights and they're fish. So they are tabletop tea lights. They're dirty as sin, but you see that little tea light holder in there, and they're from Pier 1. These are Pier 1. They're really pretty, and I got two of them. I got two because, if you need one, you need two. Now, this one is not, I don't know if somebody tried to paint that because look, see how this one looks? And then this one has better paint, or the paint just wore off. Now, somebody could have actually, they could have been just like this, and it does have a little bit of color. You see that? And then there's more color on this side. So it might be that this is the side that's the front side, and because it looks like the same on the back. But aren't those pretty? How much are they? I don't know. But they're metal, so they're like a metal art metal. I really don't know how much I paid for those. Oh wait, they're on the top. 3.93. I paid 3.93 for those each. 3.93 each. But there are Pier 1. And so I was excited to get those because those will do great in the booth for the summer. Let me catch up. All right. Um, let's see. At least it's not blood. Yeah, that's true. Or vomit. Don't want to wear her food at work. Yeah. And that's why I learned quickly I if they come in and they say they don't feel good, like what do you mean you don't feel good in my clinic and they say my stomach hurts, I tell them stand over there because I have open toe shoes on and it's happened. It has happened. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna swing through the some of the stuff that I got at the beginning because there wasn't a lot of y'all here to see it, but y'all saw this on Instagram and I literally had to have it. I had to have it. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to give it up. It is new with tags. Look at her. She's fabulous. Just look at her. She is a Russ personality pig by Russ. She is hysterical. This is what is her name? They told me her name. Rhonda. Personality Pigs by Rhonda, or her name is Rhonda. And it says personality pigs for those who like to pig and choose. They originally came from hog heaven, where the streets are paved with pig iron and everyone speaks pig Latin. For their own mysterious and altruistic reasons, they have chosen to befriend mankind. They have benefited greatly. Excuse me, my hand was in a precarious place. We have benefited greatly from their friendship as they are very talented in areas of math and science as well as the arts. They are notoriously bad spellers, though. I think we might be twins. Pigs have been heavily involved in medical research, giving us insulin, burn treatments, and advances in understanding and treating many human ills. They've also been very active in the arts, particularly the stage, and have given us Porky and Bess, Pygmalion, Swine Lake. Some of the more famous pigs includes Albert Swinestein, Pigman Freud, Robin Hogg, Anne Boleyn, Rufus Choate, Edgar Allan Pork, Edgar Allan Pork, John Philip Souse, Sowlett O'Hara, oh, Sowlett O'Hara, Niels Bohr, to name a few. Unfortunately, pigs have had a lot of unfair criticism from humans. They're very intellectual, naturally neat, clean, and very stylish. Look at those eyelashes. Although they do tend to form deeply rooted opinions and will argue over the most trifling details, a tendency that has led to our expression pig headed. Look at her ears. Is she not darling? They bristle at fat jokes and insulting references to their eating habits. Excuse us. I looked up and I was like, that's all we saw. And it says they bristle at fat jokes and insulting references to their eating habits as they are noted gourmands eating from both health for both health and pleasure. I think we're twins. They prefer only the best in everything, including friends, which of course is why they chose you. Pigs never diet, jog, or exercise to lose weight. It's getting more serious. They very sensibly run only to get somewhere in a hurry. They must be rounded, firm, or fully packed, but never fat, just hoggable. You will find them to be very good listeners who love to dish the dirt with you, but a pig will never, never divulge your secrets. Loyal, loving, interesting, and never boring. I'm her. A pig is your friend for life, loving you through thick and thin, and even listening to your bad jokes and puns with a sweet, swiney smile. What more could you ask? Is that not darling, y'all? Okay, hold on, sister. You're popping out. We got to get you fixed. Cover up your bits, your lady bits. She's adorable. She is from, I think, 1984. She is a Russ from 1984. Is she not adorable with her eyelashes for days, as Kim would say? And, she's just ready for the beach. The fact that she has a belly button, well, at least you can see hers. And she is in a bikini. Okay, back to work. So, y'all, I had to get her. I had to get her. I don't I don't think her clothes come off. I could be wrong because we could dress her up like the porch geese and we could just be having us a Rhonda peg. I thought she was adorable and I had to have her. She's perfect. So I did get that one. Um, so let me go back. That's all the new stuff, y'all. Isn't she perfect? I think she's perfect. The new stuff that I got before y'all came in was Miss Patricia helped me understand that this is a T Rose pattern of false craft by Miss Patricia. And then I also got the corresponding platter and the creamer and sugar, which this is kind of pottery. One of the first things that I showed, I really like that pattern. This is one of the first things that I showed, if I cannot break it. This says give thanks on the bib of the turkey. And I got the Cinderella mug, bippity boppity boo. That's going to do well in the booth. I got this plate, which is a What's a Mother to Do. There's a whole series of these. I think I saw lions and something else, but I thought I'd pick this up for Father's Day. I got 2 plates for the plate wall. I think I'm catching y'all up. 2 plates for the plate wall. This one is really pretty. It's blue. And then there's this one that has all the pretty colors. But these make great for potted plants, like a drain pan. And then the first thing that I showed, which I took the tape off of, so I need to be careful, is I did pick up a fairy lamp. So, I mean, not bad. I did spend what I consider a lot. I spent 90 with tax, 96.81, but I got some bigger pieces. I love the pig. Does anybody have a favorite oh, and I got the Care Bears ramen, which cracks me up that Miss Patricia said ramen is her go-to. Anybody have a favorite? I haven't even looked up this butterfly to see like what kind. I also want to make sure that yeah, that's glass. It's framed on the back. This is doesn't have a year. Oh no, it does have a year, 1979. There's a year down here, 1979. I think I got some great gets too. Thanks for telling me what the Bratz one went for. I'm not look. I when I shop, I do not look. Not most of the time, I don't look stuff up because I'm using my phone to film, or I'm Marco Poloing with Shelly to see if she wants me to pick her up something. Dolores, and then LaDonna and Cheryl as well. We're all Marco Poloing when we shop together. Um, so a lot of times I don't look anything up. I just go on what I think is pretty or what I like for myself, which could be a bad thing. But yeah, if you have a favorite, leave it in the live chat here or put it in the comments if you are watching the video down below. I think I'm having a sale Thursday. I'll be honest, I'm not really sure. I have it's a busy time of school year, but I also want to make sure I have enough for a sale. If I do, um, oh, well, thank you. That's so sweet. That's sweet. Thank you for saying that. If I do, I have pulled some things for a sale, but it would probably be a short sale. But these are usually things from my booths. As I'm rotating things out, I would from taking them from one booth to take them to the next booth. I typically will run them through YouTube first, so that y'all have a chance because a lot of people aren't in the area, so they can't shop the booth. And I do sell things from the booth if I ever do a short or a live, or haven't done live in the booth yet, but if I do a reel or a short or a post and you see something, you can always email me and ask me about that. So I haven't decided, just depends on how the week goes. If I'm going to be able to have a sale on Thursday, I'm going to try, and that would be at 4:30 p.m. Central. And then make sure to watch the video Tuesday because that is part one of the haul from the ginormous estate sale that I went to, full of kitsch. So if you haven't watched the video that I just did about the estate sale, then watch that. And then I'll have part one of the haul on Tuesday. And then Sunday, I'll do part two of the haul. And I'm going to tell you, I have some really cool stuff from there. Great, great catch. So that's about it. My grand total again was a little over $90. It's one of my favorite places to thrift. I'd like to try some other locations because I've only been to this one location. But I'll do that maybe in the summer when I have a few days in between cleaning up the studio and the storage and the garage. So thanks so much for being here today, y'all. I really appreciate you chatting with me and being here to see what I got. Don't forget again to give a thumbs up and subscribe if you are not. Happy Mother's Day to everyone, and y'all have a very blessed week. Until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye bye. Thanks for being here, y'all. Appreciate it.